it also needed racism to exist more. It needed transphobia to exist more in order to exist. And so it created it as much, and did it cure it? No. I mean, on the ground, you know, racism and transphobia is worse than it was, you know. Like, it could have gone away. We could have healed that. And
It's way worse. It was diabolical because it didn't just get him elected, it fragmented the country in
yeah,
such devastating
yeah,
ways.
yeah,
And it was, my last attempt to write a feature for Reality Sandwich was 2012 when I said I want to write about Black Lives Matter because this languaging is absolutely going to create more racism. And they're
yeah,
like, nope, we don't want the
yeah,
pushback again. And it's absolutely happened that way. And I
yeah,
also think it's a testament, when we're talking about the inherent racism and bigotry that's propping all of this up, that got Obama elected
yeah,
in the first place.
yeah,
It's such a switcheroo, and it just reminds me of what the spiritual, new age people have been saying, but I saw it so clearly after reading that article.
yeah,
Our only way out of this is for people to do their shadow work.
yeah. And when you were talking back in the day early on about how anti-racism is a word that is toxic, I got it on a language level, but it wasn't until recently in that article in the last year that it's way more than language. Like, it has to do with an on the ground strategy that actually harms the people you're using.
And that's what's so heartbreaking, is seeing the people who are being used and harmed and disempowered
Yeah,
defending the ops that
yeah,
don't care about them at all. At
yeah.
all. It's really hard to watch.
Well, that's when it comes down to maybe they have bad character. Like, if at this point, as a thinking person, like people I know went to college with who are smart enough to know better, if they're still hanging on to some of the language, that it just is like, okay, well, you clearly just need to serve yourself and think you can't do any better than this, even though this whole way of thinking is messing with your people and destroying the cultural resonance of who we are as humans and our great diversity and individuality. That our diversity and individuality is one of the most beautiful ways we exist, creating culture together. And to have diversity be hijacked is kind of like a nuclear bomb upon the soul.